This is a brand new review format we're going to use for Outriders. Me and Matt are going to take turns talking for 15 seconds about 6 different things in this game. Matt, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Matt.
Okay, I'm going to talk about abilities. I love the abilities. It feels like Mass Effect. I love combining them. It's very, very satisfying. Slowing down people feels badass. Things are slowing down. The bullets are slowing down. Looks really cool, and I feel like you could use those in Synergy. Go!
Oh, synergy, Matt. The ability synergy is really cool when you have co-op players because you have 4 different classes. And so say I'm a pyro guy and I have an explosive, and then my buddy is a time freezer and he throws in his time bubble. You can use those together to create these awesome, super powerful explosions and really cool synergies of abilities, which you don't see often in other games which have unique abilities. So abilities are a plus for Outriders, but let's talk about something we don't like about Outriders. Matt, how about the generic elements of the game?
That felt like more than 15 seconds. The game feels super generic, although the spells and everything are really interesting, the magic abilities. The guns are super boring. Light machine gun, submachine gun, shotgun. They all look exactly the same. The only thing interesting is that the numbers go up. Later on, there's different endgame stuff, but yeah, it's super, super generic, especially with everything that's going on in the mystery of the story. Go!
Oh, 15 seconds. The generic parts that I don't like is kind of the level design. It feels like this archaic PS2. Everything is a hallway. You got a lot of metallic stuff and a lot of just go down to this place, open this door, and hey, you're on to the next area. It's not too intuitive. It's not too inventive, but it works, I guess. Matt, something we do like.
I would say that the world building is kind of interesting, even though a lot of the bit of the story, like how they get to it of, oh, there's a message and you're the chosen one, that part's pretty generic. It does feel like kind of an interesting world, the way that they introduce things, and it does feel like it has a lot of potential to be kind of badass. In that sense, I think that is kind of unique. Go.
Oh, the thing I like about the world building is even though the story itself and the plots might be a little meh, the idea of this anomalous storm that changes physics and changes the particle of people themselves sets it up for a lot of really cool ways, and I hope they explore that further down the line. So sci-fi elements are really cool in the world building. Something we don't like. Matt, let's jump over to you. Go!
The mixture of the narrator tones. I don't know whether to be serious or whether to be sad or to think my character is a super badass. I don't know what this is. Is it trying to be Mass Effect? Is it trying to be Gears of War? What the hell is going on? Matt?
Oh, I think for me, the sci-fi stuff I like the most is the kind of dark and depressing stuff and the things that ask the big questions. And at first, the game really goes for that, and it gets really dark at some points, but it so quickly shifts over to this AAA blockbuster Marvel, oh, I'm badass and I know how to do everything and everything's going to be just fine. So it loses that intrigue very quickly. But to cap this off, Matt, go!
This is the person that should play this. If you don't have super high expectations on the game, if you don't really care about being blown away, but you want to play something with your friends or even alone and you want to have a bit of loot, cover shooter, interesting abilities, there's a lot to have that's fun here. And if you have it on Xbox, it's basically free with Games Pass, Matt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Hey, if you're looking for something, you want to shoot some guns, you don't want to think too hard about stuff, you want to chat with your buddies in party chat and just blow away people with cool abilities, hey, go for it. Like Matt said, it's on Xbox Game Pass for free, and it's a fun time. So as long as you're not looking for a super crazy sci-fi story, go give it a try.